Hello, you're watching Kill67 Gaming, and first one of the year. We've got a little bit of stuff, so got to do a haul. So even though there's a bit of a backlog to get through after Christmas, we still managed to pick up a few things because that's just kind of what we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a lot of it has been new, to be fair.
Yes.
We did have some little spoilers
In
our last video.
yeah, the month in games.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen that, then there's no spoilers at all, so that's alright. Where do you think we're going to start then?
Well, I'm going to start off with one that was mentioned in the month in games.
Alright, okay.
And it's for the PS4. This is Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. Now, this is the rhythm game for Persona 5. It's what you could class as a spin-off because it's not the RPG that the actual Persona games are.
But it's got all the Persona 5 characters on it.
It's got all the Persona 5 characters, and it uses some remixes of the songs from the games, whereas it also has the originals and everything, and it has some of the cutscenes instead of just having them dancing and everything. But all in all, a really good game, and I've been thoroughly enjoyed playing through it.
You've played all the way through, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it one that you're going to go back to, or is that you done now?
I think I'll go back to it on the harder difficulty because I did play on the easiest one. And yeah, but that's it from this one.
One that was picked out, a game that we already had, but we didn't have this version of it. So managed to get on the Switch Xenoblade Chronicles, and this is the definitive edition. So this has got all the HD textures and what have you. I think most people know what this game is. You play Shulk and you go off and save the world. Typical JRPG fare, although the combat's different on it, isn't it? It's not your typical.
No, it's kind
RPG
of somewhat of like an auto, like light attacks, and then you've got like you can do your heals and you can do your heavier attacks. So you kind of control where they're going your skills, but the computer kind of does your standard attacks for you.
Yeah, so it's a bit different, but it was, I think, one of the best games that was available on the Wii. Possibly going to be one of the best stories that you're going to get on the Switch as well.
The next up is a game that we didn't have, and this is for the PS5. This is the Demon Souls. I don't know if you could class this as a remake because it's been put into 4K and everything, or a remaster.
It's certainly a remaster.
Yeah, from the PlayStation 3 one.
And this is the game that everyone kind of points to. This is what the PS5 is capable of doing.
Yeah.
You've had a little go of this, but
I've been playing other games.
You have.
And I will have to go back to this because I really, as soon as the PlayStation 5 came out, I mean, this was the one that came out before Dark Souls and everything.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah, this is the first one that From Software made out of the line of the really hard combat games that everyone either hates or loves. Some people like them, but
yeah. You'll have a proper go of it anyway.
I'll definitely have a proper go of it, and it does actually look really amazing.
Another one that I've had digitally for ages, but
never had a physical.
But a physical one in the collection. This is Madden 20. Obviously, it's got the very downhearted Patrick Mahomes on the cover there, fresh off getting shown just who the GOAT is by TB12. But yeah, this is a great game. I've played through it.
And it's been featured in a month in games before, hasn't it?
Because I played through it and I won the Super Bowl.
That's the Green Bay Packers you played as.
I did, yes. So that wasn't very good at predicting what was going to happen in the future, was it?
No. Now, another game, this one has again been in the month in games, as the game that you chose for me. This is for the PS5 and it is Devil May Cry 5, the special edition. Now I've had a blast playing through it. I think I'm like halfway through the game or something.
I have to say it looks really good.
It really does look amazing. And the fact that there's 3 different characters, all with their different skills. You can play as Nero, V, or Dante. V's kind of like somewhat. He doesn't actually attack as much. He typically summons his friends and everything. Nero, he has his blade, which is somewhat of a bike in parts, and then you've just got Dante, who I think everyone knows if they've known the Devil May Cry series.
But I think a lot of people have played Devil May Cry 5 anyway. But
Considering
that's
I think
the nice PS5.
I think it's on Game Pass as well.
Probably is. Another one. This is a older sports game, NBA 2K18. Not really a lot you can say about this.
No, it's
a basketball game. Yeah. I was going to say it's quite a good one. It's the only one I think, because I don't think we get NBA Live anymore from EA, so it hasn't got any competition.
I think the only other NBA to come out was Playground or something. Next up is a Xbox One game again. This is Metro Exodus, the most recent one out of the Metro series. Now, Metro is one of those first-person shooters where it's in a post-apocalyptic setting.
It's in Moscow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Moscow. And I think the art style in it kind of resembles quite a lot of some of the encounters that you'll face and everything. And I do think that the enemies that you face in this one is quite good, because it's not only just monsters, it's also you've got the enemy soldiers as well.
No.
So yeah, quite a.
There's another one for go through it. Another game that we picked up is Crash Team Racing. This is obviously the remaster of the PS1 game.
Which comes with it's got the two games maps in one, hasn't it?
Yeah, obviously if you don't have a Nintendo system, you don't get Mario Kart. This is a pretty good substitute. Actually quite a good game, so always was, I have to say. When I had a PS1, I didn't have an N64, so didn't get Mario Kart, got Crash Team Racing instead. Great game.
And the last one for this haul is a Nintendo Switch game. This is Taiko no Tatsujin Drum and Fun. Now,
if you go to Tokyo and you go into one of the arcades in Akihabara, this is the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you quite like it.
I do really enjoy this playing on the Switch. I find the fact that there's the song.
And this has got the drum with it as well.
Yes, so this is the one where it has the drum controller, because for some reason you can use the Joy-Cons on it, which I don't really get as much, because what's the fun in that when you think about it? But another thing, it's just an amazing game.
So that's it.
Yeah.
That's everyone that we've picked up so far this year. If you haven't already, please
give us a like, a share and subscribe, and turn the notification bell so you can be notified when we upload, and we will see you in the next video.